Hey there, Jed Corbernus here from jedcorbernus.com, and this is Talk Therapy, where I simply think out loud and empty the cup. Water's full, overflowing with thoughts. That's what this does, is completely just drains that cup so you can start thinking fresh thoughts, and it's just a good tool to keep you sane every day. I recommend everybody give this a shot. Like I always say, it's first 5 minutes is me versus my ego or analytical mind. Second 5 minutes is me with it, and the third 5 minutes is just me. So if you fast forward this, I won't be butthurt. Give it a shot. But you never know, I could get past all of that within the first minute or so, or not. I don't know. I just hit the record button every day. I've actually really valued this time, because it has allowed me to create a space not only for myself, but I think for others, to kind of just come and be and become familiar with your own self. I ask a lot of questions to myself. I literally sit here and ask myself questions, and maybe I answer them, maybe I don't, but it's thought-provoking. And give it a shot. Hit record. Your first time, you'll probably sit there and go, I don't know what I'm gonna say, but I know I just need to keep talking and keep going, and maybe this car will help me think of that. Or see, if you're at home, you're like, maybe this room will help me completely relax and become who I want to be, instead of what this world and what my choices have made me become, right? But yeah, so I think I try to sell people on this every day, to just hit record, but that's okay. Like, it's just a tool, right? It's just one more tool for your health and well-being that can actually work. And the hard part is you have to do it. You have to take the time out of your day and do it. Not a lot of people do that, but I do. So I experimented intentionally this weekend, or last weekend, to not meditate, to not write, and to not do any talk therapy. Because before it was I wanted to do it, and then didn't, and then was pretty damn crabby. And last weekend, I intentionally didn't do it. Like, I intentionally sleeping in, meaning I didn't get up at 4 a.m. And it went okay. Actually, it went way okay. So I don't know. I don't know why that one weekend I was so crabby, but we'll see what happens. Like, woke up this morning, going into work early all this week, and so I did a 45-minute meditation, and I did, actually, my son woke up early, so here he comes. And I was gonna not finish the meditation, but I did anyway. So he was laying on the couch right beside me, kicking me, doing all that other stuff that a 2-year-old does, but I gave it a go anyway. I was like, all right, I'm gonna finish this sucker, and I'm going to give it a shot, see if I can. And I did. It was awesome, right? I mean, it's just like everything else. You have to intentionally do what you want to do. So I get up at 5, right? So I woke up at 5 a.m., have a 45-minute meditation, and I finished it, right? Like, that's a big deal. Even with kids, right? You gotta get all the way through it. And, I mean, I'm telling that to me. Like, it worked. I loved it. Was it ideal? Not exactly, but it didn't matter. I still think there was plenty of value in it. My day is still gonna rock today, right? I worked 4 10s this week, and it's awesome. Ideally, I'll work that every week. I think what's gonna happen is I'm gonna knock everybody's socks off, and then I'm just gonna propose a 10-hour work week, and then have Fridays off all the time. That's what I'm gonna do. And I'll just continue to work hard and move on from there. So I think that's what's gonna happen. It'll actually be a better deal, because Fridays are really light anyway, so then it doesn't even matter. So 4 10-hour days, I'd be good with that. And then I can still get all of my stuff done outside of work, I can still make workouts of the day, WODs. I can still train whoever wants to be trained, whether that's in person or on Google Hangouts or Skype or whatever the heck else is out there at the time. But it's a solid awareness of intentionally getting something done. And that was some pretty good stuff. I don't know why. And I love that I don't know why. So I have no idea what I'm saying next. Like right now I'm just kind of drawing a blank, which is not a bad thing, I don't think. I think drawing a blank is one of the hardest things we can all do, is just think about nothing, right? I had plenty to talk about before I hit record, and I'm not feeling it. Like I'm not feeling any, oh my gosh, I gotta get this off my chest. I got to talk about this. I don't have to do anything, right? I don't think any of us have to do anything. It's just cool to see and to know that somebody's listening. And I think that's the best part. Even if one person listens to this, wow, listen to my talk this morning. If one person listens to this and finds value and changes one thing in their life, I win, right? Not that I need to win or lose or whatever, but that's the intention. My intention is to be an open book and be available for anybody who wants to ask me, well, what are you doing for health and well-being? Or what are you doing for, the pillars for life, your physical health, your mental health, your financial health, I'm an open book. And that's what this does. It completely just lets me air it all out in a respectful way, because I can completely be negative, and that wouldn't be me. I'm positive, right? I just throw it out there. I hope for the best, and I know it. Well, I don't know it's going to happen, because if I know it's going to happen, then it won't, and that's another story for another day. If you completely follow the unknown and love the unknown, as soon as you say, well, I know this is going to happen, then you're basically giving off the energy that you don't need any help, right? I need help every day. Every day, every moment of every day. I'll say it, I'll put it out there. And I love the unknown to love the help. And that's what I think the most successful people do. That's what I think what people out there with all of the self-awareness is they know when they need help, and they know when they don't need help. And 99.9% of the time, they need help. Because it's about community, right? The community that is being created, that have kind of dubbed it called the Cobra Nation, right? Anybody who's been following these WODs, the workouts of the day, since WOD 1, all the way up to whatever number you're on, consistency, determination, and community. Like, that's what they provide. If anybody's lacking consistency of basically working out every day, then that's what the WODs provide. They just do. My contacts are drier than a saltine cracker, so that's why my eyes are like, yuck, right? But the determination to oneself is the next thing. So consistency, right? So you're getting as many WODs done per week as you can. That's what I do, right? It's literally what I'm doing. Oh, I thought that was a real bear. It was just a cutout. ADHD is kicking in hardcore today. But once you determine how many times per week you can commit to yourself, that's the determination piece, and then the community. However you can contribute to the community, meaning, hey, Jed, right? You're just gonna, reach out. Hey, Jed, I've been doing these WODs for a while. I'm on WOD number 100. What do you think I'm doing? Or is there anything else that I can do? Done, right? Like, now you're part of the Cobra Nation. Basically, we got to find a way to bridge not only you talking to me, but you talking to other people within, right? So if you're included on a group text, I do a lot of group texting. I do a lot of the Facebook Messenger group message type things. And we also meet up in person. So, I mean, it's awesome. And it doesn't have to be like in person. It can be on Google Hangouts. Like, we've done that before. And that is amazing to have people in person and online, all in the same time and space. It's crazy cool. So there's that, right? And then after that, that's where the real work begins. So that's like 1 hour a day, and then there's 23 other hours in the day, right? Basically, that's where the work is. I cannot be with a person 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365. But I can be in your head, right? You could always be asking the questions, does this fit, like your actions itself, whether it be eating foods or going to sit on the couch or whatever it is, does this fit the alignment of me, right? Does this fit with the alignment of me and what I want out of my life? Like, if sitting down and eating a whole bag of Doritos fits your happiness, like ultimate happiness, not eat it, then have, remorse about it and then feel depressed, because that's not happiness. But who knows, maybe people like to be happy that way. But when it comes down to it, is it happiness that you're looking for? Is it being stronger? Is it healthier? Is it thinner? Whatever it is, your actions will determine your outcome. If it's something where, oh man, I really want to be strong, I want to do all these things in my life, but then you go and choose to sit on the couch 2.5 hours a night and do nothing, well, that's what you're going to get, is more of that. Your actions determine your outcomes. Maybe that's what this is about. What differences today are you going to make for yourself? Are you going to create for yourself so that you don't have the same outcome as you had yesterday? What's the difference? And I'm asking this to myself, and I'm asking this to whoever, to you. Right? What's the difference? What's one thing you can change today? Interrupt those patterns. Put it out there. Ask yourself many times today, what's one thing that I can change to interrupt my pattern? What's the best that could happen? Stuff starts moving for you. Doors start opening for you. Your life becomes greater in a way that you least expected it. That is powerful. So go get it. Have fun. Be happy. And as always, if you are willing to change from the neck up, you will change from the neck down. I believe in you. Now it's your turn to start believing yourself. Stay safe out there. Be blessed. Bye for now.